Welcome back. We're talking smart dorm rooms today with the CEO of 702 Communications, Brian Cromit. Always great to have you back with us, man.
Thanks for having me. I know, in studio. It's kind of nice to be back, but it's another nice day outside. We maybe should have done one more summer series.
Oh, let's talk about a smart dorm room. What are we talking about?
Yeah, so I mean, it's back to school, right? For the kids, for the colleges, for the high schools, for everything. And as more of us are doing smart homes, kids are getting used to this technology, and as they go off to school, you know, they're probably used to some of this stuff, and you really could get a smart dorm put together for them, just to have them bring a little bit of home with, and you don't have to spend a bunch of money to do it. So
what does that look like? I mean, walk me through what you see in a smart dorm.
I mean, you think about the things that you need in a dorm. I mean, you need an alarm clock, and you want a radio, and you want charging stuff, and all of this, and you can do with an Echo, you know, some flavor of Echo. This is the Plus, but this can be your alarm clock. This can set a timer for you. This can do calendar reminders for you.
Homework.
You can ask it questions. You can ask it math problems. You can ask it, you know, history and geography, and it does all sorts of stuff. So it's just a little something extra for technology there. But it also makes it feel like home, and you can stream music through it. And rather than bringing all these devices to the dorm, you know, maybe bring one and have some of that stuff, like I say, that you're used to at home.
Anything else you would do though for a dorm to make it quote unquote smart? Or
well, of course, you know, you're going to need to have charging stuff, and you've got other stuff to plug in. So they make stuff like this smart plug, smart power strip that's got both the standard jacks and the USB. And this integrates with this. So if you want to plug in a lamp, you can say, you're going to tell Alexa to shut off the lamp, and it'll shut off just this one. So you can really, and this is $23.
Nice.
So you take something like this, you plug in the different devices that you have, and you want to turn on and off the lights, or you want to turn on and off, you know, whatever else. You've got this voice control for this, and you've got a lot of the stuff you're maybe used to at home for not a lot of money.
For parents who want to know what's going on in the dorm room, is there an app that I can attach that where I can listen into?
You know, of course, you can use the drop-in to try to use an intercom to drop in on whoever and say, "Hey, it's Dad. Just checking in. Hope you're studying."
Is there really an app for that where I can just drop in there and like, "Hey, Brian, Dad
they don't
here."
necessarily. You can't necessarily hear them, but yeah, it'll drop them a message. Absolutely.
That would have freaked me out back in the day.
But yeah. So you need this, you need some charging stuff. Of course you need to send a bunch of charging cables to the dorm, because there's never enough charging cables. But you don't have to spend a bunch on charging cables either. You know, you get a 3-pack of 10-footers from Amazon for $10. And like I say, then if you got something plugged in here and your kids are wanting to lay up in the bunk bed or whatever, you've got enough cord
maybe you
for them
mentioned
to
that,
do
but
so.
what do these run?
So the Echo Plus is $110. And like I say, I brought this one along because this one does have a good speaker in it. So if you want to be listening to tunes in the dorm, this one really isn't bad for that. I mean, you're not going to bring the whole floor to you with the sound quality of this, but it's really not bad. So $110 for this, $20, $22 for this, you know, $10 for that. And like I say, if you want to go down all the way down to the Echo Dot, those are $30 right now.
Right.
So you really could put together a whole kind of smart dorm for under $100.
And I could still do the alarm and wake me up.
Still do the alarm and
yep,
all of that stuff. Absolutely.
Great stuff, man. So if people want more information about your tech insight, where do they go?
I've got a YouTube channel for 702 Communications. You just go to YouTube and search for 702 Communications. We talk about all this stuff more in depth and all sorts of other ideas.
Gaming stuff as well?
Gaming stuff, home security, you know, that too. We should talk about that quick too if we got a second. You know, it's important when you're at school that people know where you are. You know, sometimes you get yourself to a party or you get yourself to something else, and there's a couple ways that you can make sure your friends and family know where you are. And so you should be looking for stuff like Find Your Friends on iPhone, or sharing your location on Google Maps or Snapchat Maps or something like that. And just make sure, you know, when you're sending your kids off to school, that they know about those things and that you guys are sharing those things together so that you can always know where your kids are.
So I show up somewhere and I can just hit a button and
you don't even have to if you've done it beforehand. You can always just check in.
Beautiful. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you bet.
Wow. I'm glad my parents didn't have that when I was going to college.
Well, I know. There's pros and cons, right? But safety.
All right, check out his YouTube at 702 Communications. And stick around. We got much more coming up right after this.